Happy birthday from Fox 14.
See you back
Here we go.
Weekdays at 4, only on Fox 14.
That's cool, thank you. Went in about 10 seconds early, but that's cool. No time for the rollout. Stand by camera 1. God damn it, cue him. Damn it.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to week 9 of the Press Box. Along with Ben Scott, I'm Chad Klein.
And the Kansas playoff picture is now clear as the larger schools, including Pittsburgh, wrap up their season.
You're clear.
Meanwhile, in Missouri, fragile district leads can be lost or solidified this weekend, but we start in OKLA.
Oh, that's right. A gem in Class A District 5. It has Commerce. The Tigers, for quite some time now, have been that district's high water mark. Tonight, though, what stands between them and another district title? Afton coming in, both schools perfect on the year in District 5.
Commerce going for their fourth district title in a row, hosting the Eagles. Pick it up in the first quarter, and it's all Afton. Here, Jesse Gibson. No relation to Kirk Gibson, but he runs like him. Oh, brutal. Big hit there by Clinton Reading, but Jesse
score
deep into Tigers territory. Shea Henry would score a few plays later. Eagles up 8-0, and Jesse Gibson again going to take this give up the left sideline. This would give Afton a 16-0 lead. Both schools came in with 5-0 district marks. Afton trying to pull off the upset, but the Tigers would rebound. Next drive, Clinton Reading with the give to Tim Osborne, and Timmy battles into the end zone. This one went down to the wire. James Sullivan scores a touchdown with under a minute left, and Commerce remains undefeated on the season. They take it over Afton. Final 31-30.
Take it.
Let's go now to Quapaw. Pick it up with pitcher, and Quapaw pitcher up 20-7 in the second quarter. Daniel Walker passes over to Jordan Beckwith, and Jordan makes some nice moves on the right sideline, gets a gorilla first down. Then we're going to check out some pitcher D. Daniel Walker doing it on defense this time. Sacks Quapaw quarterback Trey Dawson. Last score we have in this one is a third quarter mark. Pitcher was up 20-7.
Elsewhere in Class A5, we have the Maryland Owls.
1-2-1.
Oh, it's blackout, and the Owls love it dark. They have big eyes, you know.
There you go.
There we go. They take care of the wind
Stand by 7.
Final of 35-19. So
Roll
let's
7.
take a look at the standings.
Whoa.
If that Quapaw game stays the same.
Next.
We will. There we go. Commerce all alone.
Re-rack 7, please.
6-0 on the season. Afton, they fall to second.
God damn it, my bad.
Oklahoma Union 4-2. They got past Ketchum tonight. Ketchum 0-6. Wind out 0-6 down there at the bottom. Pretty big jumble right there up in the middle.
Row 7. Take it. This ain't going well. Stand by camera 1. How long is this? I guess that's it. Cue him.
That's right. Carthage Tigers dropped their first 3 games under new head coach John Guidy, but since then the Tigers have ripped off 5 straight wins.
Carthage would travel to Neosho tonight, trying to avoid looking ahead to that big season finale next Thursday at Webb City.
We take you out to the contest down in Neosho. Wildcats hosting the Tigers tonight. Wildcats going for it on 4th and 10, down 7-0 in the second quarter. Zach Stewart hiking it, launching it to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Carthage takes over on down. From there, Casey Hagenseeker snaps back, falls back to the rocking chair.
Let me know how many boards you
Terry's got it. 73-yard touchdown. That will put the Tigers up 14-0 after a 4-and-out by the Wildcats. Here come the Tigers again. Handoff this time to Jonathan Terry. Terry missing a tackle. He's going to miss another tackle, but then it's the 2 that come and sandwich him down for a handsome gain. Casey Hagenseeker then in the shotgun, pulling it back and letting it launch. This one to Caleb Sanders for the touchdown. Make it 21-0 Tigers in the second. Carthage goes on to take the game by 5 of 37-0.
Casey Hagenseeker looks like a totally different player than week 1. Let's stay in that same district. Second quarter, Webb City and McDonald County. Colin Howard with the pitch to Jacob Perry, and Jacob's going to take it right up the right side, be dragged from behind inside the Mustang 5-yard line. You know what that means. When Webb City's inside the 5, you know who to give the ball to. Marty Rogers, number 32, barrels into the end zone. That would put Webb up 28-0, but the Mustangs would not fade into the McDonald County night. Next possession.
So poetic.
Pulling out the flea flicker. Taylor Wilkie to Greg Dotson, 70 yards. That would make it 28-6 Webb. but the Cardinals will not be denied. They're undefeated on the season for a reason. That rhymes, everybody. Colin Howard, the first of 2 touchdown passes on the evening. This one to Cody Gordon. Cody makes a nice move in midfield. Heads backward, right up the field, 35-6. That score would make it. I'm talking like Yoda. Webb City wins the game, 62-6.
To the standings you go, Ben.
To the standings we go.
Stand by to watch the
We already
6.
talked about this game. It's going to be a barn burner next Thursday at Cardinal Stadium. Both come in at 2-0. Postseason playoff hopes on
Roll
the
6.
line.
Take it.
How about some Seneca and Monette action? We got that game going on.
Yes, we do. Pick it up when Justin Hatfield with the pass
Player
over
score video back
to
to
a guy that's running the ball, and he's a very talented guy. That was anyway Trent Wilson, who is talented. He picked up the first down. Justin Stanley again over to Nathan Brown. Another Seneca first down. Indians sticking with the pass. Justin Staley, shotgun formation over the middle to Aaron Whitekiller. He's a Cub killer tonight. That would put Seneca on the 1-yard line. Seneca facing a 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in?
Can they?
Justin Staley pitches over to Corey Hatfield, who dices his way into the end zone. The Indians would go overtime with Monette, but they stay undefeated on the year. Your final, 29-10.
So what does that mean in the world of Class 3 District 10? Seneca, Cassville.
7 next. Stand by.
What a matchup we've got for you next week. Both 2-0. Monette, Aurora. Thank you very much for
Roll
playing.
7. Take it.
Meanwhile, we've got a Class 1 matchup down at Missouri Southern, Fred G. Hughes Stadium. Macaulay looking to take their undefeated district ways up against Diamond.
Score video
up in the 3rd.
the board.
Blake Broadus, the run, the throw, the completion to Cameron Scribner for the first down. Next play, it's Broadus trying to go to the left, and he's going to fumble the ball. Warriors come up with the ball, and here comes the Macaulay attack.
Jonathan Wingard, 08. Restarting the campaign.
Matt Carr fading back into the pocket, and who's he going to find but his brother Tim.
He had
Tim Carr,
enough
great
room
catch.
still. He
Going to
told
the
you
end
that.
zone for 6.
Is
A
that
missed
the one
extra
you're
point to
concerned
make it
about?
20-0 Macaulay, but they are still good. 27-0 Warriors on top.
Check out some more scores from the exact same
That's
district. We do have a score in
City.
this one. It was Pierce
Standings
City
are
over
next.
Sarcoxy in that game,
Yeah,
21-20. So there you see the standings right now. Macaulay, if they can win next week, they will go to the playoffs in just their 2nd year of existence. Macaulay at 2-0 in the district.
That is a look at Missouri and Oklahoma.
Roll 8.
Still to come, Pittsburgh High plays tonight, and we'll recap last night's thrilling Kansas District finales.
Player board.
But first, here's some more scores as we go to break.
On the board, music full. And this, some of these you have in there, you have to call it yourself, or are these all CGs? And Oklahoma's the last one. Okay, next one should be standings. Next one should be Oklahoma. Cool, stand by VR.
Can inspiration be comfortable?
Sullivan's Furniture Factory Outlet.
You guys talking over this
East
board?
32nd
Stand by to
Street
cue him
in
overboard.
Joplin.
No. Cue him music. Stand by, camera 1. Fade it out. Cue him.
And welcome back to the Press Box. Last night in Kansas, Class 4A down to 8-man wrapped up all their regular seasons.
Stand by 5.
And they're getting ready for the postseason.
In Class 5A, there was still some left to be decided,
Sometime.
but there was one thing that was certain. Pittsburgh, at 2-0 the district, would take the District 1 title
Roll
in
5.
5A.
But
Take
they
it.
still had a game to play. We take you out there. That young man going to be sick this weekend. Mom, get some cough medicine. He doesn't have a shirt on, and it's cold outside. Purple Dragons up
Score
7-0.
video the board.
Cameron Carr, a big hit, and then just seconds later, another big, vicious hit by Cameron Carr. My goodness. When PHS's offense took the field, Ty Siam going up top for Caleb Peterson, and that's a pretty nice first down. Then Siam, the scream to Pete Wheeler. And look at this, folks. We had 2 cameras at the game. Going right through your living room and into the kitchen getting a snack. All the way down, that would lead to a Siam touchdown, making 14-0 PHS. But the Blazers come back. Connor Bouchard to Billy Scott, the bobble. It's all good, though. Scott goes in for the touchdown, cutting the Dragon lead in half to 14-7. Very next play for Pittsburgh, Ty Siam. Over the middle for Kiara Jones. Oh my, 60-plus yards on the reception. That will make it a 21-7 Pittsburgh lead as they go 3-0 in districts. They take it final of 34 to 15. In that same district, just for
how many you got here, 2?
giggles, Paola gets it done against Ottawa.
Last one should be 5A standings.
Here's the way that the Kansas Class 4A conference standings. Well,
Semi won. What's up?
Yeah, we saw Pittsburgh won anyway. They're 3-0. They got it. That's all you need to know.
They got it.
Last
night, Kansas Classes 6A, 5A.
Where the fuck are we?
Finals tonight. Playoff eligible schools, they get an extra day of rest going to the postseason before it begins on Tuesday.
All right,
but
stand by.
Fort Scott and Chanute will play on this Tuesday. Thanks to being first and second in the district. But the answers to those questions, who holds the district title,
stand by
and who
7.
hosts the opening round game, were answered.
Row 7.
Coach Don
Take
Simmons' crew was strong on both sides
of
the ball. Offensively, check out Dallas midfield. 80 yards to Brett Dirks, the lefty. Filling in for Zach Murray, who was hurt in the offseason, and Dallas has looked great. Then, once Chanute had a lead, the defense wouldn't relinquish it. Dakota Gettler with the interception, and Chanute would take the game 24-21 for the district crown. And get this, their first outright SEK title since 1935.
Clear,
That's
board.
a long time. I think Chad Pline was around during that age. Anyway,
on the board.
Let's go now to the scoreboard from last night. Iola, can you believe that? They
Okay,
take down
Iola,
Girard,
and then
40-7 in the season finale for both schools. So here are the standings in Class 4A, District 1. Chanute, of course, we talked about them 3-0 in the district. Fort Scott will also make it to the postseason at 2-1. Meanwhile, in District 1, all 4 schools, Labette County, Columbus, Coffeyville, and Parsons, entered district play last night at 1-1.
Last night, pretty cut and dry. Winners advance. Losers
Relate.
go home. First to Labette County, where the Grizzlies played catch-up in the second half. Down 23-22 in the third. Andrew Johnson taking the quarterback keeper in for the score.
Score video
Grizzlies
5.
30-23. Then in the fourth, they put the game out of the reach. Josh Hartman fumble, but Brad Moore recovers in the end zone for the touchdown. Labette County gets into the postseason.
Stand by 5.
A final of 37-29.
Row 5. Take it.
But would it be enough for the district title? Columbus owning the tiebreaker over Labette County, hosting Coffeyville. Zane Kellogg making the most of his district chance.
Score video
for a
to
touchdown
board.
score. That would make it 6-0. And then moments later, Chris Dooley going up top for Robert Newcomb. That's just a beautiful touchdown. Columbus wins the district title by shutting out Coffeyville. Final of 31-0. Here's how the district standings finish out. Titans victorious over Labette County 2 weeks ago.
Stand by 6
the program's first district win in 7 years. Now Columbus is hosting a playoff game under first-year head coach Nick Gray, but they'll have to topple a very talented Fort Scott.
Row 6. Take the bye.
Fort Scott, guys. They're going to be tough. They're double tight most of the night.
Scott,
they're going to be split back here. On defense, they're running the 4-3.
Board.
Bobby Campbell does a good job. Him and his staff
Stand by to
have
cue
those kids
them over a board.
year in and year out. They're a solid football team. They're going to be technically sound. They're going to come right at you. They're going to be ready to play.
O-line, they're doing a really great job blocking for us and everything.
Don't worry about it.
I
didn't have Nick in my CG list.
Fort Scott.
On the board,
So here is the Kansas 4A local playoff scenario on Tuesday. Fort Scott at Columbus, and then Labette County at Chanute. That one up there in
Stand by 1.
Country should be pretty good. Dropping down to Class 3A, Galena and Southeast entered last night, assured of a playoff berth.
Both teams looking for a win, which would give them a home game on Tuesday. Galena, though, how about them? Looking for their first undefeated season since 1988. Cherokee we go last night. Bulldogs all over the Lancers, leading 16-0 in the second quarter. Blake Arhart.
Clear, score video that
Nice move by Blake. Breaking that tackle, goes 39 yards for the score. That gave Galena a 23-0 lead as the Bulldogs complete their first undefeated regular season in, what is that, 17 years? They take it 35-0.
Stand by 8.
So let's go now to also Riverton and Baxter Springs. They were playing down there in Baxter, same district, huge rivalry. First half, Zach Wilson launches the ball towards the end zone. Right in the hands of Bryce Colors for the score. That was just the beginning of the end, though, as Riverton takes the game over Baxter. Baxter takes the game over Riverton. Final on that one was 35-20. So here are the final 3A7 standings. Galena, there you are, 3-0.
3 or 4
They will host
here.
a playoff game next Tuesday, and Southeast they eke into the playoffs as well at 2-1.
Let's take a look at some other 3A scores from last night in District 8, Cherryvale. We had them winning, I believe. I don't know. Fredonia takes care of Neosho, though, 34-6. And also in 3A District 6, Humboldt shuts out Northeast, while Frontenac takes care of Erie. So what does that all mean? There's the standings for 3A6. Frontenac, they were going in. They were undefeated. Humboldt, 2-1. They get second place in the District 6. So District 5 would have Burlington taking care of Jayhawk Lynn.
Kansas
what does all this mean? It means we've got a lot of 3A coming up for you on Tuesday. Humboldt's going to be at Wellsville. That's a matchup of two 6 and 3 schools. Neosho takes their 2 and 7 mark up against the undefeated Galena Bulldogs. Burlington 7 and 2, Frontenac 6 and 3, and Southeast is going to travel out to Yellow Jacket Country. 6 and 3 Lancers take on Fredonia, who is 5 and 4.
And thanks to a 3-team district, St. Mary's Colgans had the night off. Last week, the Panthers concluded their fifth straight undefeated regular season. Chuck Smith would be ashamed of me. Claiming the Class 2 1A District 8 title. And Tuesday, the Panthers returned to familiar territory, of course, the state playoffs.
5. Take it.
We're going to go game by game, and I think the East Side's
21, same as last year. Clear.
3 or 4 teams that I think could come out of the East.
We got Ryan.
We're looking forward to that
Ryan's
challenge.
at 9. There's Ryan.
Hard for us, but I think we
Clear.
can do it if we stick together.
Brandon.
Mainly Smith Center. Everybody's still talking about that.
Clear board.
How
Stand by
they're
the queue. I'm
probably
over
gonna be
board.
another team to beat for us, but I don't know, about the same as last year.
And QM. Board.
How about some 2-1A District 8 action? Uniontown takes care of Oswego 48-0, so that means the Eagles are postseason bound for being second place in 2-1A. So Tuesday, Uniontown travels out to Sedan.
Stand by 1.
They're a perennial powerhouse. They're 8-1 on the season, and there you have
stand by 6.
Oxford
squeezing in the playoffs.
What kind of district are they in?
What a season down there at Oxford. They got to be proud.
Have a good time over there at Hutchinson Field on Tuesday night.
I think my money's on Colgan.
Stand by 6.
That's a look at the high school level. Still to come, we'll preview College Saturday, including the first Fall Classic number 4. But first, here's some more Kansas scores from last night as we go to break.
On the board. Last one should be Cedarville. Take your time. Whatever your CG list says. Here's Cedarville. Call that one out. If you're already at Cedarville, call your other one out. There you go. Stand by VR. That's all right. Roll it, tag it.
Hello, my name is Brad.
As long as you got it. It's out of order, but that's okay.
We specialize in paint-free dent repair.
Toyota, moving forward.
Row 5. Take it, Kim.
Last year at the Fall Classic 3, Pitt State broke their 7-year losing skid against Northwest Missouri State with a 21-17 win. 2 Bearcat series were stopped in the 4th, though, thanks to PSU interceptions, including a Jeremy Neville INT to ice the game and the conference title for the Gorillas. Welcome back, everybody. Pitt State, Northwest Missouri State have won or have shared the MIAA title 15 of the last 16 seasons. Tomorrow now, the conference season title is not on the line. Both schools, it's their playoff lives that hang in the balance.
And Washburn has something to say about that conference title, but with a loss, either school could be sitting the postseason out, not in control of their own destiny and needing help from the region. On offense, the Gorillas say they need to avoid the blitz. Meanwhile, the PSU defense needs to continue to get better and stop Northwest attack of Josh Lamberson and Xavier Omar.
Row 6. Take it.
Well, you need to put some pressure on Lamberson, mix up your coverages, get some sacks, those kind of things, and not let them be able to run the ball. And that's kind of been our Achilles heel. You know, people have been able to run the ball on it.
With Baptist, that was a step back. Truman State was a step
Stand
forward.
By camera
really
1, clear.
Better at doing our responsibilities as individuals. We all did better in our individual responsibilities and executing those, and everybody doing that, we got better as a defense. So hopefully we can carry that to Northwest.
Kim?
Well, 1993, the last time neither Pitt State or Northwest Missouri hosted the trophy, that's when Missouri Southern won the conference.
This year, it appears Washburn has the upper hand, already beaten the Gorillas and the Bearcats. This weekend, though, it's the Ichabods playing host to the Lions, a team who's coming off a bye and wanting to play the role of spoiler.
Row 7. Take the bye. No time, no out again.
That's every football team's dream.
Clear.
You know, to have the season that we've had, to come as far as we've come.
Blueprint is the out.
To be able to go to the #1 team
after Keith will,
and perhaps get a victory. I mean, that's everybody's dream. That's me being a senior. Having only 2 games left, I mean, there'd be nothing better than to go up there and win.
You know, they've done a great job building a program.
These were backwards on my screen.
You know, 4 years into a program, and every year they have progressed and improved. And you know, we feel like that's the blueprint we're trying to follow.
On the board, Kim.
Missouri Southern Washburn, that's the game that starts off Saturday at 1 p.m. Northwest Missouri State, Pitt State from KC at 2. Also at 2 down in Miami, number 6 NEO. Plays host to Tyler. Then on Sunday, 1:30, 14 Coffeyville at number 7 Garden City.
Still to come, the Chiefs are heading out west this weekend. The voice of those Chiefs, Mitch Holtis, has a preview. We'll be right back.
Roll it. Take it.
Your connection to Mount Carmel Regional Medical Center.
Stand by camera 1. Come.
And welcome back to the Press Box. This weekend, the Chiefs travel to San Diego and play the reigning AFC West champion Chargers.
2005 hasn't been kind to San Diego, and with KC's win on Sunday,
is he drunk somewhere?
the Chargers
Stand by
could be
5.
all but done in the conference. On this week's Minute with Mitch, Chiefs play-by-play announcer Mitch Holthus tells us about a homecoming for one of the Chiefs going back to San Diego.
Row 5. Take it.
Tell Chad and Ben it's the Pink Eye episode of South Park where they all turn into zombies
Survivor
and they
became
Pink
popular.
Eye.
Chiefs quarterback Trent Green was playing his own game of
But they turned into zombies.
Green
Clear.
was drafted in 1993 by the San Diego Chargers in the 8th round. He was the 222nd pick of that draft. Take a look at his first 5 years in the league. He played 1 snap, was cut by 2 different teams. He did become a starter later in St. Louis, but had 4 knee surgeries after the injury before the 1999 season. Now look at this. The starting quarterbacks to begin the 2005 year, 11 of the 16 in the AFC were first-round picks. The lowest drafted quarterback to start in the AFC, Trent Green in the 8th round. This week he goes back to San Diego, where his game of Survivor began long ago. On this Minute with Mitch.
Yeah, we did that last
Brought
week.
to you by Dodge and your local Dodge dealer. Remember, grab life by the horn.
We popped the credit out
by
so we can
Tom
get your standby
Rosberg
camera
at Mutual
1.
Mortgage. Check out their new interest-only mortgage. Go to mutualmortgage.com.
Kim.
Thanks, Mitch. That's great. Sunday, 3:15, kickoff out in San Diego.
You liking that game?
I like the Chiefs. I think they're going to get it done. I mean, San Diego's offense is very potent. You got the new LT, I guess, or LDT, whatever you want to call him. I mean, he's out there. But I like the Chiefs. I think they're going to get it done, and I like their chances going into the AFC playoffs.
Ditto. More info we want to pass along. Pitt State volleyball beat Missouri Western today, 3 games to 1.
That's great. Of course, tune in over the weekend. Fox 14 is now on the weekend. Tanya Bach with news. This guy here with sports. Of course, we'll have highlights of that big Pitt State, Northwest Missouri State at Arrowhead Stadium tomorrow night.
And Missouri Southern Washburn.
Exactly. I wasn't going to X them out at all. No, that's right. We'll have those. And, of course, this is the last night for the Press Box here on Fox 14. Thanks a lot for tuning in all the weeks that you have. Of course, now we're done because the playoffs are starting up. And with the games spread out across the weeks, it's just not enough to contain in one night to get it all to you. But, of course, tune in to Fox 14, News at 9, all throughout the weeks. KOAM as well. That's our sister station. That's where you see our mugs also during the week. And we'll have plenty of highlights and scores and try and get you all those state champions into your living room.
6 package.
You got anything else?
South Park tonight. Coming up next is
the Pink Eye episode.
Pink Eye. Watch
whichever one that one is. I hear it's
funny. Great. Hey, a big special thanks to Raymond Vale. He's done a great job directing in there in the booth. He gets a lot of praise from us, but not from you out there. So if you see Raymond, give him a slap on the back.
Whatever.
Ben, Chad, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Roll it. Take it. And hit it at 10. Go. Every 5 seconds. Hold it. Stand by VR. Let me know when. Okay, cool. Sweet. Roll it and take it. Cool.